do a little painting. So this was a gift from a student who went to Italy, and she's a great kid. Her name is Morgan, and again, another kid that will change the world. And you know, they're just ahead of everybody. I mean, they're just, you look at it, you know, these kids, they're just moved forward. You know, everybody wants these kids to be in, you know, little boxes, you know, and move forward in little boxes. But some of them, they already got it, you know, they already know. So she's a kid who, she's ready to rock, and she's a good kid. It's a cute little sketchbook. So let's use it. It's got really fun paper in it, and it's from the place that has the Amalfi. So here's a little gouache I did, and here's a little head drawing starting to come out. So I gotta glue it back in. So let's go over here. So, oh no, they came out. I'll put it back in. So this is from vacation. This is Holland, and it's a little tiny, just a tiny, what do they call those, windmills? So it has an S-shaped composition. So I'm naming the principles for you. It's your responsibility to study them. So you can find a lot of this composition in Andrew Loomis's Creative Illustration. So just go buy the book. Okay, so it's an S shape. You know, let's go like this. It could be a backwards S shape. So this is important in the industry because you do little thumbnails. So we'll do these little tiny thumbnails, and then you get the thumbnail approved. So this is going straight up, and I'm going to go at an angle. You get your thumbnails approved by the lead or the director or whoever's, you know, you're above you. There's always going to be somebody that you're answering to. So just get used to it. So you get this approved, and they'll make all the changes. They can do changes for a really long time. And then once you have all the changes, have them initial it. It doesn't really mean anything. You're not going to go back to them and go, you signed this, so therefore it's, it's gold. It doesn't really mean anything. But in that rare occasion where somebody politically wants to take you apart, then you can say, hey, you signed it. It's sad that politics exists in the creative world. It's usually people that are jealous. I never thought of myself as like the talent. I just saw myself as somebody who works hard. And then I realized later on that some people were kind of jealous and they were going for my throat. But I had friends that were defending, but I didn't know. I was so stupid. And these were people that I'd worked with them since I was just a kid, so I really respected them. But for some reason, I think it came down to the fact that I was just working really hard because I had to. Or maybe they didn't want to work as hard. My friend told me that, he said, if you want what Sheldon has, work as hard as he does. again, to me, it was just normal. I didn't really think of it as much different. So here in the foreground, I'm going to go warm. That'll bring it closer. Sneeze. Excuse me. It'll be really warm in the foreground. So this is Morgan. She got me this. She went to Europe and she came back with this and another one that we'll be using. It's an Amalfi sketchbook. Morgan's a good kid. She's a good teacher. Now, are they required to buy me sketchbooks? No, that's silly. Okay, you just hear the haters out there. If you want to move ahead in Sheldon school, buy him a sketchbook. No. So whatever's in the sky will it'll reflect in the water. So if you have a really blue water, it's usually a very blue sky, really clear day. So this is kind of an overcast sky. So we'll have an overcast water. Use the negative shapes. Looks like a cross. Put another one in the background. So you want to be able to, indicate stuff pretty quick because you're in a studio with people that are just unbelievable artists. So it's not that you're an artist that makes you somebody in the studio. It's everybody's, they're just trying to get a project done. They're trying to get a movie done. So, you just want to get that, the concept people, the board. I used to love to go to the meetings early and watch the storyboard people make changes. I just loved it. I was supervisor in my department, but just loved watching the other departments. And they would just bang it out. It's like, you just write it. So okay, so here's the S shape like that. Just want to be able to make the change, that's all. I want to be able to tell the story. so that other people can read it. Advertising, same thing. Although I'm being criticized right now for putting too much into the advertising. You know, we don't need that much, Sheldon. We just need a sketch. Yeah, but you know, I don't mind doing it in full color and then putting it on a timeline and then, you know, timing it out and slugging it and make sure it registers to the sound. Yeah, I don't mind doing that. Doesn't take that much longer. We don't need that. Okay. It's fine. But I don't mind. Alright, here's red. I'm going to put a red glow. Push the eye. Okay, so it's a little sketch in a little sketchbook. Okay, really fun. I gotta put this back inside. Pretty cool. Alright, let's do some new stuff.